Hello? That one was not the Unreal Engine. That was not the Unreal's fault. That was not Unreal's fault. Hello? Cameron? Hello?
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 It says I'm speaking.
Yeah, there we go. I can hear you. I just want to specify to my stream that was not Unreal's fault. My dad was doing construction in the other room and he almost got electrocuted. And then the Wi-Fi just went out for like a few seconds. So let's get back to what we're doing.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun. Alright, so let me go ahead and maybe I should I move this in the bottom left corner? Usually I don't like to do that because that's where the views are displayed on Twitch. But I will this time. Also, that's really bothering me that that's not...
What, mine?
No, not yours. It's fine. It'll be okay. Alright, so we're back. I was working on... Thankfully that... Thankfully, the Unreal Engine does not work off of internet.
That is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, so basically what I was doing was I was going to make this auto update 0.01, which is 1% of the bar, I believe. And it's going to set it, and it's going to keep doing this. So basically what this is going to do is once this is done setting the hunger, it'll go ahead and go to a delay, which is just, well, a delay for an amount of seconds. We'll do, right now, we'll do like every 1 second. It'll be a 1 second delay. And we'll go ahead and do that. So basically what this is going to do is that if it is, if the player's bar is not depleted, it'll go ahead and minus, or it'll go ahead and reduce the hunger. And then it will have a delay, and then it'll go and check if the hunger is, you know, depleted again, and it'll just go into that cycle until, of course, the character is fucking dead. So now, as you can see, it is going down. Once it reaches 0, it should be fine. I'm going to test that theory, and I don't want to sit here and wait all the time, so I'm going to go ahead and just make it OP and have the character die almost immediately. And we'll see. Of course, we'll nerf this later and we'll make it so that way, you know. And now it just says you're starving. Which, of course, the dead function doesn't need to be called. That the dead function should only be called for health. So I'm actually going to disable that. So in here, we're going to go ahead and disconnect you, you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And basically what this is going to do is no matter what, it is going to set the hunger value. And it's not going to play the dead function. So now, if I go in here, oh wait, actually, oh yeah, my R button is wrong, but I can eat still. I can still eat with the T button because I haven't disabled that. Now it should just say you're starving, right? I don't want it to say you're starving right there. I want it to say you're starving at a certain point at probably like 10%, right? So what I'm going to do is whenever it's less than or equal, oh, well, here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to say... actually, I'm going to make it below here because I have space. I'm also going to move the dead away because the dead should not be inside the hunger. Okay. So what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to make it say equal to or less than, equal to or less than Wait, is that less than? Yes, that is less than. Equal to or less than, we'll say, what should it be less than? Probably 0.1. Well, for the sake of just trying things, let's do 0.5, which is half. So when the bug gets to half, it will do whatever is over here. So I'm going to do Control C and then Control V over here. And, don't you see? Okay. So instead of doing that, right? So let's say it's not below 0. It's not equal to or below 0. It will go then and then check if it is below 0.5. If it is below 0.5, then it will say you're starving. If it is not below 0.5, it will go and set the hunger. Wait, is that even gonna work? Because this is getting confusing. Let me go ahead and move this over here. Make this a little bit more manageable. Oh god, I really wish I had the nodes. How do I, I'm gonna look that up real quick because that's gonna make things just look way better. UE for wire nodes. Nodes. Placing nodes. So place new node. Well, no. This isn't what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. Reroute nodes.
Hello there, class. I'm going to try and rearrange this so that it's easier to look at. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to have, and what else is happening? So this vector length here, you can see this is quite confusing and difficult to follow. The root. So I think what I'll do is,
Here we go.
Just here, I'm going to double click on this wire, and that will.
Wow. Cameron, we're kind of dumb.
Why? What is it?
It's, you just go to the wire, you double click.
Yeah. You double click?
You just double click on the wire.
No way. Oh my god.
So as you can see now, it's easier to read.
Easier to see what's connecting to what and everything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that for a few different things. Maybe I will make this go up. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so now it's going to be easier to read stuff. I
don't know what he's saying, so I can just hear you.
Sorry.
I know.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here. You're gonna have to mute me, I'm sorry, I'm streaming. I can't stop, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and rearrange this. So it's gonna go ahead and do this. Now I want it to check if it's below 0.5 first. Right? So I want it to check if it's below 0.5 first. And if it isn't 0.5, it'll check if it's below. Or actually, if it is... actually, what I could do is I could say you're starving. And then I could say, after it says you're starving, goes to here. I think. So if it's below 0.5, it'll say you're starving. And then if you, and then it'll check if you're below 0. Well, no, maybe I should make it so that way if you're equal to a certain number, not less than, because that makes everything complicated. Let's just say equal to 0.5. And we'll just try to make everything be like a number to whatever. So let's go ahead and say just equal float, right? So if hunger is equal to your back, what happened? A lot of stuff. Main thing that happened is we figured out how to do nodes, which are this. It just makes it so that way you can easily understand things better. All you do is you just double click, and that's it. That is it. Wow, I just messed up everything royally. I don't even know what I did. Let me... Maybe we do this. Double click. There we go. So when this comes in, I'm going to make it say if it is equal to 0.5, it will then say you're starving. And then it'll go, actually, we're not going to say that. If it isn't equal to 0.5, it will go ahead and check if it is less than 0. Whatever. And I'm actually going to change this text to say you're hungry whenever you're half on health. Hungry. And then if it is equal to or less than 0, it will go ahead and say you're starving. And then this is when we're also going to implement the lose health feature, the reducing health. That's where we're going to put the event, because we don't want them to die immediately when they run out of hunger, right? So, I mean, do we?
What? No. No,
good.
definitely not.
Did it crash or was it just me? It was me, but it wasn't the Unreal Engine. It was my internet just went out for a few seconds. We're fine. My dad's doing construction the other way. Someone almost died. Yes, they almost got electrocuted. All right, so you're okay. So you're starving, and then after this is when we're going to say reduce hunger function or whatever. Okay, so compile and save. I'm going to quickly run over this. So whenever the game starts, it's going to add the widget to the viewport. After it adds the widget to the viewport, it's going to constantly check if or let me do it more in programming terms. It's going to just check if the player has half hunger, 0.5. If they do, it'll say you're hungry. If it doesn't, then it'll go off to this node and it will ask if the player's hunger is less than or equal to 0, which is a depleted hunger bar. If it is depleted, it'll go and say you're starving. If it isn't depleted, it'll go ahead and set the value of the hunger with the reduced value. Okay, so let me say that again because that was kind of confusing. So if it isn't less than or equal to 0, it'll go ahead and it'll reduce the hunger by 10%. And then once it's done, it'll be a 1-second delay, and then it'll go all the way back and do the same process again. So it's going to automatically update for me without needing an event tick. So now if I hit play, you can see that it's going down. We'll see 0.5. It didn't do it. Why didn't it do it? If hunger, if it is equal to 0.5, it should say you're hungry. Why did it not do it at half hunger? Let me see if the you're starving thing works. And we're gonna make this supremely overpowered and make this 0.5. Because I'm impatient. There we go. Okay, so it does say you're starving. I wonder why it's not saying you're hungry. I guess it's not actually hitting 0.5, like right on the spot, which sucks. I might have to do... Isn't there a way to say, is it equal to or less than 0.5, but greater than something? Actually, I could kind of do that. It's going to be a little messy, but it is something that I can do. Let me go ahead and move this back and down. So this is going to say equal to or less than 0.5, which is half hunger, right?
That is the stupidest thing ever. Oh my god.
You good?
I'm sorry, I was looking for something which was a on death command.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And I couldn't find it because the context sensitive thing was on.
Oh, I hate that. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So what this is going to do is it's going to check if it's below 0.5. If it is, it will go and then check if it is below or if it is greater than 0.4. Greater than, let me just do equals, oop, that's a plus, equals or greater than a certain number, and we'll go ahead and say 0.4. And we're going to go in here, and if it is true, it'll say you're hungry. And if it is false, then it'll go ahead and to here. Okay. And then I'm going to make this go up here, make that go up there. I'll make it look more neat. There we go. Looks a little bit more neat. Should be okay. Compile and save. So what this is going to say, oh, that would probably help. It's going to ask if the hunger is half or below half. If it is below half, it'll go and check if it is more than 0.4. If it is more than 0.4 and below half, it'll go and say you're hungry. If it is not greater than 0.4, it'll then go and say, or it'll go through here, and that's when it's going to check if it's, you know, if you're starving or not, if it's depleted. If it is, it'll say you're starving. If it's not, it'll go and do the loop. Now let's see if that works. I hope that works. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It worked, but it stopped the cycle. So that means that I did not set this up. So it went through here, but it broke the cycle. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to say this to here. So once it says you're hungry, it will go, it'll go ahead and say set the hunger. If you're starving, that's when the cycle stops. Compile, save. You're hungry, now it continues and goes to -0. Don't know why it's -0, but it is. And I think that's the basis of the hunger system done. What are you working on, Cameron?
Health and respawn.
Okay, once you are done with that, we will go ahead and sync up our projects. Because if I get access to the health, then I can set up a reduce thing. Actually, I could probably do that right now, couldn't I? Actually,
Anyways,
no.
I'm just trying to.
Do you have a custom event that says reduce health?
I don't, not yet.
Okay,
Well,
I'll go. Oh,
maybe.
maybe. Because
Right
I'm.
now it's a print string thing that gives you the health in the corner.
Yep. Okay,
I have that before.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a custom event for you that will say reduce health. So I'm gonna go over here. This is the health. I'll put the dead inside the health. Now the thing is, if I control C this, is it going to copy the contents of the note? No, it will not. Cool. Go ahead, put it in here, and call this health, and move it. There we go. Move it down a little bit. That way the little text box is in the way. Okay, so this is just dead. Now up here is going to be the custom event for losing health. So all I have to do to make this happen is say add custom event and call this reduce health. Right now, the only way that this is going to work is if we call to the event earlier on, such as you're starving, right? So you're starving. So you're starving is going to be depicted over here, and it's going to say reduce health. So basically what this is going to do is that once it says you're starving, it'll go ahead and start, and it'll go ahead and it will then start over here and do whatever, right? So now we need a health system, which is what he's working on, but I'm going to quickly make just a super basic system. That way it's easy to replace his with mine.
Going in here.
So reduce health, right? So what we're going to do is we're just gonna make it text. We're not going to do anything with the UI because I think that's what he's also doing. So I'm gonna let him do that. So the reduce health, I'm going to make it.
Hey, you want to look? I am sharing my screen, right? Tristan?
Let me. You are.
Alright, you want to look at this real quick?
Sure.
Alright, you watching?
Yep.
I can lengthen the thing, but yeah, instant death.
Nice. Did you
Respawn.
make any changes to the side scroller character?
That was the thing that I
Okay.
was asking about, because
Okay.
that's where it is, and I have it though right here in it.
Is that the only changes that you made?
It's that and the health thing right here, and that's it. That's the only changes, and I boxed it off in case I had to move it somewhere else.
Okay.
But
I'm
where
just
your hunger is,
wondering.
I have it below
I'm
that.
just wondering what's gonna happen if we both go ahead and do that.
I don't know, but
Missing.
I think
Should we test it right now?
yeah, that's like
Okay.
halfway through, and that's what I wanted it to do. So
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, go to the side scroller character. I'm only testing the side scroller character. Only the side scroller character. Side scroller BP, blueprints. It has a check mark on it. I think it's constantly updating.
I think that
Is it? Do you have a check mark too?
like where the compile is.
Nope. Go to the example map, scroll up. You do
Yeah,
have a check
I
mark.
got a check mark.
Source control. Okay, so before I do, yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Oh, hey,
Source
look.
control.
It's not everything anymore. Just that.
Yeah. So yeah, you do that, and then I will go ahead and do it. Health and respawn. Yeah. Submit.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and check
It
this to
does
see
it down there.
if it works. So that was the hunger base that I added. Oh, that's these are the changes that it's telling me that I have. Did it go through?
Yeah, I don't know if my changes worked though, or the history. I think it went through, but
It should be here. Here, watch this. If I go ahead and source control, submit, it's gonna look for assets to submit, which is here. Go ahead and just say hunger and reduce health. Okay, and I say submit. You can go ahead and submit it to source control.
yeah,
It is now submitted. If I go
I
here,
have
yeah,
no assets to check in. It says
yeah, but look, go to GitHub.
where? Right here.
Do you keep closing it?
Yeah.
Did
What
it
am I looking
update
for
for
here?
you?
The history?
It didn't update for
No. Did it update for you?
you. Yes.
As long as it updated for you, we can
Oh,
figure
push
this out.
origin. Push origin.
Fetch origin.
Wait, not yet. Don't fetch it. I have to push it.
All right, push it.
I think I pushed it. Go to the refresh the history tab. By going to changes and then go back to history. Okay, you okay. Well,
that was a accident right there.
you might have just
That was-
lost everything.
I don't think I did.
And then go to history.
Changes.
No, it's not updating for you.
No. Oh well.
Oh well.
I
What
can
do you-
pull the origin. It says
Right,
pull origin
but
now,
you're gonna lose all the health system that you just did.
but it says I have nothing to submit to source control.
Right, but your source control I don't think is linked with.
Program files get then get.exe. Here's what we do then.
Because only the content that I'm changing is working. The content that you're doing is not uploading, which means that it's
How
not
do
being
I
saved.
file? How do I save as?
Save all.
Alright. Save all, but I want to save as and see if I grab yours again.
If you want, you can make a copy of your current project or the current U assets.
How do I do that?
You go inside your files. I'm not gonna show you your files on screen. You know the content browser, or not the content browser, but the where you pasted my zipped content.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because it's working completely fine for me. It's just not working for you.
Oh, it says it's working on it. It's loading.
Last fetched just now. Okay. Because I think I can go to any of these and then say fetch asset or fetch origin, and it'll, although no, fetch origin is going to be the same because I pushed it to origin, but I could make a new branch. I just don't know why it's not linked to his. It's linked to mine, to my project, but it's not to his. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, I guess. Because I don't think it's gonna be the same, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the health.
Yeah, I don't. Is it even saving in this one?
It didn't save to GitHub.
But is it even? Oh wait, let's see here. Where do I go? Content.
Did you make any UI widgets? Because you can send that to me and I can update it to GitHub. Like, send me anything that's newly created. Don't send me anything with a side scroller character or anything that's already created. So if you've made a health widget, you can send that to me because I don't have that on my end.
All right. Give me a sec.
You have a spare?
I just don't want him to.
Nothing.
I don't know where my cube went, but I got this for you.
I just don't want him to like go back to the version that I'm running right now, and then him lose everything. I want him to get something out of
I
it.
don't even have anything in this when I'm in my files.
Somehow I don't believe you because you're on you're on
I know
the
I am.
files right now.
I know, right? How do I get out of my OneDrive? This PC.
Documents, Unreal projects, and then whatever. Okay, first of all, did you make a health widget?
You know, that's probably why I was in the wrong place. Do you remember how in Unreal Projects says I made another file?
What?
Yep, there we go. I have it all. Oh my god.
Wait, what's going on?
So, you remember how you told me to make another folder? And title it something else?
I think
Just
yes.
in Documents? Yeah, no, it didn't go there. It went to the Unreal Projects. Everything did.
Okay.
In Zombie Survival, I have
Hold on,
all
let
of the
me.
old ones.
I'm gonna quickly just do that. When did I tell you to
When we were setting up GitHub.
Well, no, I know, but like, what were we setting up? I'm gonna see where mine is, because I don't remember where I put mine.
When you were like, all right, get out of the OneDrive, don't put it in the OneDrive, and then it kept on going back to the OneDrive.
So documents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I know why.
So I still have it all.
No, it's because I think you have to put it in the Unreal projects folder so that way Unreal reads the
It
project
is.
that you're doing.
That's the thing. It isn't there.
I thought you created a folder called Zombie Survival in your
did.
documents
I
folder.
did.
It needs
I
to be in the
did.
Unreal projects folder.
No. It has it all, right? Except for what I just created. And that's
Can
why
you
I was
show
confused.
your screen? I'm not currently streaming my screen,
Right,
so they won't be able to see anything.
So the reason I was confused and why I told you I couldn't find anything was because I was looking in the wrong folder.
Okay, show me.
So if we go here, right? We
Yep.
go to Unreal Projects, Zombie Survival Master.
Go inside content. Go inside side scroller BP.
And this is all of it.
Okay, so before
Basically all I
you
did.
do anything, send all of those to me.
Zip it off and send it to you.
Just zip it all and send it to me.
Well, let's see if I remember how to do that.
Add to archive,
Alright.
and then say zip. You don't need to browse. Just click zip. Down. What do you?
It's right there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
And then
little,
click OK.
Look here. Okay.
Okay, now just send that to me. You might be able to send it to Discord. I don't know how big the file is. And I'll go ahead and I'll open it and I'll try to put the content in there. Did you make a health widgets folder? Or health widgets?
I didn't.
You
It's just
didn't.
all in the.
Okay,
Well,
that's
no,
all the content that you made.
No, I did not make a health widget to display the health. It's just a print string right now.
Okay. So yeah, just open up the blue. Oh yeah, send it to me. And I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can put it inside my files and save it that way. That way it wasn't a
go.
complete thing. The thing that I cannot save though is I can't save the side scroll character changes that you made because we were both working on that, which that was my fault. I completely forgot that I wasn't supposed to do that while you were doing that.
Actually, probably take what I did there and put it into a different thing. Or
That's
do you
true.
think it might?
That's
yeah,
true.
add a new,
What do you
new
have in
blueprint to
there?
it. It's
Damage.
Just, it's literally just the only thing I created with it was I made this entire thing right here, right?
A lot of that stuff has to be in the side scroller character.
But yeah, but the thing is, this is the only thing that was in it.
Oh, that's an
Yeah.
easy way to loop it. Oh, why didn't I think of that?
What?
It just making a custom event and then having that go to. Wow, that's okay. Whatever. Don't worry about it. So I don't think you can save that.
We'll just have to recreate this part.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm going to do file save all and everything. Submit to source control. Let me just make sure everything is good. Ah, yep, some of the stuff wasn't working. Okay, I'm gonna go. Wait, but these have check marks on them. It says that this item has been modified. Perhaps. Not sure what that is, but I'm just gonna. The description is gonna be called "I don't know" because I truly don't know what all this stuff is. And say submit. Close that. Close that. Close Unreal. Go to Epic Games. Or go inside my folder. Go to Unreal Projects, Zombie Survival, and then I need to
the thing was just easy to create. So even if I just like redo it all, it'll just like be like that. It was pretty easy after a while.
Side scroller BP. Okay, so you died. UA asset. Damage. Damageable. BP player control. Did you make that?
I just everything that was there, I just copied and pasted it in because I didn't know what it was. But everything I put in there, I think there was two things. Let's see here. The
Just tell me the things that you made.
Alright, so the BP player controller, damageable damage,
Okay, you did
and
make
the you
that.
died. And the you died was what I made. The side
Okay,
scroller,
that's all I wanted to know.
side scroller game mode and stuff I didn't touch.
Okay, so I just put that inside my content. We'll see if it transfers over correctly. Just for my stream, because I know they couldn't see anything. Basically, what just happened was I told Cameron to go into his files for the Unreal Engine, go to the project, and send me the assets that he created, and then I then took it and put it into my folder. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can launch it, and if it's going to be there. I don't know if Unreal Engine can even like handle sending stuff that way, but we will see. Okay, so side scroller game mode. It looks, let me start sharing my screen again. It looks like it sent over. Did you put everything in side scroller BP or the blueprints folder inside side scroller BP?
In the side scroller BP, it's in there, and it's in blueprints of that one. So it's in the blueprints of the side scroller BP.
It actually doesn't, I don't think it totally matters what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if these work. If I go inside you died. Okay, the widget looks correct. It says you died, and that's it. Do you have any functions?
What?
Do you have any functions? Or is the you died just the text and that's it?
The you died is
Alright, so what you did something that that makes me mad.
What did I do
Let me
that
just
made
do
you
that.
mad?
You didn't anchor it. So that way, if someone came in with a different resolution, it wouldn't be in the center of the screen. I changed it so that way it's always in the center of the screen. Let me go ahead and look at what is your most complicated blueprint that you sent to me.
Most, like, what do you?
What is the most one you spent time on?
The most I spent time in would be the let's look. Nope, damageable was super easy because I would think it was just like a function or something like that. You know that BP player controller there? The BP player controller? Yeah, that one. I spent a lot of time in that, and then just in the original side scroller character. But BP player controller was the longest.
I know what this is. That's gonna be you died. That's that error fixed. I'm fixing your errors. Hold on.
Alright.
Cast to side scroller game mode. Why is this?
Don't. I just followed the tutorial.
Yeah, no, it's
all.
okay. Is there like a get player game mode, or is it just get game mode? Oops.
So he did say there's this thing where before this they had two different game modes that would just split, and they one's more advanced than the other one, so you gotta go looking for it in the project settings. I think he did.
I'm gonna let you see this because I don't think we are talking about the same thing. Let me look at damageable. Damageable take damage was a function, but I
It's a
don't
function,
see take. I don't see anything.
Nothing. That was all it was. Just so I can. It
just
was
so you can
just
use
a
it.
function. Just so you can use it.
Okay.
It was just a float, so you can use.
And then in here, it's an event begin overlap. What actor is it? The blueprint bet. You know, I'm just gonna let you deal with this. Save. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and.
If you
Oops.
share your screen, I can do it.
No, it'll be fine. It's fine. What is this? Why is it giving me a tutorial? There we go. Hey. Okay. Do that. Do this. Oh, I have to actually right click. Source control. Mark for add. Source control. Submit. And say Cameron's disaster. I'm kidding.
Not that bad of a disaster.
It was my fault. Actually,
What?
it would have happened anyways. Because yeah, okay. I'm gonna say Cameron's data. I'm gonna say submit.
It's GitHub's fault. It's source code's fault.
Okay. I have updated the data into it. So now, unfortunately, what you're gonna have to do is let me push this to the origin. Go on to GitHub.
Yep.
And are you still sharing your screen at all?
I'm not.
I'm gonna have you share screen.
Give me a sec. I will. Share screen.
Cool. Watch. I'm gonna have you. Wait, do not pull that. It's not updating for you.
No, it's not. I think I have to pull it.
No, you don't want to pull it. I mean, you can try, because that technically you're gonna be going up to the newest version anyways. Click on pull. Ah, okay, yeah, no, you were right. So click on Cameron's data and say fetch origin.
What?
Fetch origin. Yep. Okay, now if you go back to Unreal.
Right.
Oh my god. Okay. Do not do anything with source control. Go.
Not.
I don't think it worked. Go inside side scroller BP. Side scroller BP. No, not that one. The folder side scroller BP.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Okay. Yeah, no. It didn't update yours. Yeah, I'm gonna have you close out of that.
Go to Unreal.
The thing is, Cameron, is that you're not, the project that you're on isn't the project that's being uploaded by GitHub.
That's probably why. Right.
So what I'm gonna have you do is delete zombie survival, because your thing's already backed up on my end. Don't. I think you can get rid of it from Epic. Yeah.
Am I just deleting this? All of it?
No. Go to zombie survival. Other one. and then go to Unreal. Delete that zombie survival. Delete and say yes. Cool. Okay.
There we go.
So, okay, I have to try to remember.
Give me a sec. I'm just want to see if it's still there. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I just want to see if it's still there afterwards.
I'm trying to think on how to. Okay, it's not there. That's good. Let's not make a new one. That would suck. Okay, how did we do this before where it synced up to yours?
Here's the other thing. With VPN.
What? No. We're not gonna be doing the server thing. That shit sucks.
I can even just like this. Also like.
Oh, you can. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you do is click cancel. Cancel that shit. Go to GitHub.
Go to GitHub.
GitHub. Okay, and then do fetch origin. And then once it's okay, now go into your folder.
Which folder?
Just go to your folders and go to your Unreal Projects folder. Documents. Unreal Projects. Okay. Now go to your Documents folder. Right. Just go back. There you go. See the zombie survival? Click on that. And then click on zombie survival.
Yep.
Okay. Click on content. And then click on content. Oh, actually, no. Side scroller. You're right. Side scroller. Yes. This is the one.
There it is. That's
You
why
were on the wrong project.
Loading into the, yeah.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go to the open existing on Unreal.
Opening existing on Unreal.
Go to browse. And now go to your documents folder, go to zombie survival, and then zombie survival again. And now click on that and then open. Okay, now you should be on my zombie survival through the GitHub. You were on your own instance, and there we go. That's everything. Now, if you click on damage, let's see if it gives you an error like it did with mine. It does.
It did.
Okay, so you're gonna have to redo some of the stuff here.
Yeah.
But
Which
before
won't be
we
too
do
hard,
this,
like,
I'm going to
this
have
thing.
you update something and see if
What
I
am I
can get
updating?
it. Okay, because I don't want to have to go
What
through
am I
this
doing?
again. So click out of this. And now just make a new blueprint anywhere. Probably not in here because it's confusing as fuck right now. Go to like the content. Yep. And then make a new blueprint in here.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
And then go to actor. And then rename it whatever you want. And then go inside that actor. I'm actually gonna start sharing my screen again. There we go. And go inside the blueprints, the event graph, and just randomly do something like drag off of event begin play and do a print string. That's not event begin play.
I know it's not. I realized that after. Right string.
There you go.
Hello.
And just say compile and save.
File.
Save it.
Right.
Now exit it. Now drag it into the world. And now hit play and see if it works.
Wait, over here.
Your UI is way more.
It's weird. Yep. Play anyway. Just do that.
Okay,
There we
it
go.
works. Okay, so now I'm going to have
You're
you
hungry.
X out of this.
Alright.
Press escape.
Exit.
Now do source control. And then do connect. Oh wait, we probably should have done the atom after we connected. Okay, but don't
there
do
we
it yet.
go.
Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
Well,
Get
it's
rid of
all
the
right there
actor.
still.
Get rid of the actor.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna redo that. Voice delete. Yep. Okay. Now do accept settings. Yeah. I'm glad we're figuring that now. Cool. Connection was established. Now, before you do that,
Now do it.
click on source control Okay, just making sure that shit was doing stuff. Right click. Actually, before we do it, I'm gonna see if it wants you to do all the content again. Go inside side scroller BP. Okay, perfect. It's not asking you to sync everything again.
Nope.
Okay, so now we can go and make the blueprint. Name it, yeah, actor, do whatever you want with it. Go inside of it, to the event graph. And then hit drag it into the world and play. See if it works.
There,
It does.
it
Okay.
works.
X out of that. Now right click. Well, actually, it's already saying add it. So yeah, click on source control, submit. And now
we go.
say test. And the yeah. And I'll do submit and we'll see if it goes up on my
I
end.
was on the wrong one because I had 2 different zombie ones.
Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, it's saying it's doing it. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna check GitHub, see if it worked for you.
That's doing something. Hey,
Okay.
it worked.
Okay, yours worked. Good.
It worked.
Okay, now mine doesn't say pull, it just says fetch. Oh.
I can push it to you.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, push origin. I was like, why isn't this working? Alright, let's see if it works, and then it'll probably say pull origin. For me, gotta wait for it to update.
No, it's not. Mine says now fetch, so.
Good. Oh, there you go. Pull origin. Pull. Boom,
Alright.
let's go. And then if I go here, and then I say fetch, and then now if I go to Unreal, and I go to content, there we go, synced up. I have the blueprint. If I open it, actually, I'm not even gonna open it. I'm just gonna hit play. One or more blueprints has unresolved compiler error.
Just say yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It-
Because yeah.
Yeah, I have to go back and fix them.
Okay. So one of the issues that it didn't save, because actually I don't think we saved it. It wasn't dragged into the scene.
What wasn't?
The blueprint. But the blueprint, here, let me open up the blueprint. Okay, the content within the blueprint that says print string hello is still there.
Alright.
The only thing that didn't transfer over is it didn't get dragged into the scene.
Alright, so basically one of us can only do that where they drag it into a place.
Yes. I think only I can do that, and then you'll have
Yeah.
to... Yeah, okay. Okay! Alright, so I'm going to have you delete that.
Delete what? This?
The blue... Oh, I'm not looking at your thing.
The blueprint?
Yeah, the blueprint.
The random one I created?
Yup. I'm gonna do the same.
Alright, there we go.
Delete. Okay, source control is now synced. You're on the right one. We should be good. If I go inside scroller BP, I see all this shit. Which, can we organize this? Because you put it all inside blueprints when...
I know.
We need to organize this. So what I would suggest...
Where do you want them?
I'm gonna go inside the blueprints folder. I'm gonna make a new folder and call it like damage or something. And actually, I'm gonna have you do this.
Give me a sec. It made me do a tutorial.
don't
not
click on
kidding.
don't click on side scroller overview. That shit, I think that's what it was doing. Okay, so
I clicked on you died.
I'm going to have you kind of do everything that you need to do with the health and whatever. I'm going to work on something else that has nothing to do with with the third person character, not third person, the character. Let's see, what should I work on? What is something that we need? Oh fuck, I just realized something that we need and I don't want to do. Oh god.
What is it?
The AI.
Oh, didn't you do that before?
I'm good at it too. That's the sad part, and I think I
you in
still
the side-
remember it.
Question: Are you in the side scroller character?
I'm not doing anything in that folder. That folder's all yours.
All right.
Do I want to do? Or I could probably import the Mixamo stuff. I really don't want to do the animation blueprints though. Okay, we're gonna leave that one for last. We're gonna see if I can get some kind of
Alright,
AI going here. Okay.
What's with the dead and stuff thing, like the print string and stuff?
What?
I just opened it and there's like a health thing already.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna run you through this. If you scroll in on scroll in on health. Oh, not health, hunger. Can you? Oh my god, it's I know you don't. It's just so irritating that you don't dock stuff. That's the I'm sorry, it's so irritating. Okay, so if you go to the hunger, basically what this is saying is start from the beginning.
But what's the thing below it?
Come on. I'll show you. We'll get to it. We can't do algebra before you learn basic math. So
You want to bet?
so whenever you press you know, it'll create the widget whenever you play. Scroll to the right. Okay, so this is saying that if okay, so the first branch is saying that if the hunger is half, it will then go to the next branch. And the next branch says if it is over 0.4. So that was my way of saying do this if it's below half but above 0.4 basically. Now scroll over. Now that is going okay, now that is going to do you're hungry. That branch right there is asking the player if it's depleted or not. If it is depleted, it'll say that you're starving, and then it'll do the function reduce health, which is in the health section. If it is not depleted, it'll then update the hunger. So now if you scroll down, not that, that's the add hunger. That's very simple. It's just adding onto the value. Go to the health at the very top. You'll see the reduce health. So the reduce health is only going to be caused when the hunger is all the way down. And at any point, let's say when we start getting characters and they start hitting the person, we can then call to this event again. So all you need to do is set the value of health and do whatever to reduce it. And
Got it.
yeah. Now if you scroll all the way down, we'll have a dead function, or a dead event, my bad. So the dead event is basically saying you're dead. That was just my basic way of saying you're dead, which of course is going to be, it's going to be overridden by yours. Do with it as you will. And that's your short ass tutorial.
All right, thank you for the short ass tutorial. You should do more of those.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright, I'm gonna
so
go and
do I want to work on an AI or do something else? I'm kind of scared, and I can't work on the level because I don't think it will. I don't think it'll update to yours unless you want to test it real quick. Do you want to test it?
what are we testing?
If I do stuff to the level?
If it will update to mine?
Yep.
Wouldn't that mean I would have to like exit out of it and go back into it, or?
No, you just have to. I just have to push it to source control.
Yeah.
And then you would have to get the origin. Alright, so I'm going to delete this. 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 And I'm going to make a landscape real quick. Though I'm going to go in here and type in landscape. Drag it into the scene. It is 2:30, yeah. I am then going to make this go down at some point, like maybe like here, for instance. That looks pretty good, I think. And we're gonna go ahead and maybe up a little bit. Like that. That doesn't seem too terrible. Yeah, it doesn't seem bad. And the material is going to be the grass, the default grass texture that we're gonna have to change later in the game. And then all I'm going to do is say create. It's going to create the landscape. And then I will probably go in the back here and make some basic hills.
Mm-hmm.
A little touch work. There we go. That's not very good. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to place mode. However I do that, here we go. Select mode. I'm going to do file save all, and then I'm going to go to here and say submit to source control. It's going to ask for everything. It's going to try to do the map. Here we go. And then that. So I'm going to go ahead and say test map. I'm going to say submit.
Do I need to exit out of Unreal?
No. You just do it the way we did it before.
So with GitHub.
With GitHub. So I've done that. It is now here. I'm going to push the origin over to you.
And I'll fetch it, right?
You have to pull the origin whenever you get prompted to. It's kind of finicky. You just kind of have to wait.
I'm
Kind of
waiting.
have to wait. It takes like.
I'm waiting.
It takes a little bit.
Okay. Well,
Okay. So yeah, you should be able to stay in Unreal. It'll once you do like fetch origin, whenever you pull it, it'll automatically update, I think.
got it. I'll tell you when to test the poll.
Yep. If you want, we can test out trying to work in the same blueprint and seeing if it works. I don't know. Up to you. Maybe quickly go over to the changes tab and then go back to history. That was that's just the changes that you've made.
Oh.
Oh. Let me make sure I pushed it over. Yeah, it says that I pushed it over. Fetch origin.
Alright. Let's try to do it that way.
You can try to just do don't save.
Yeah, I'll look at it afterwards.
I mean, it shouldn't matter because it
That's the
updated
wrong thing.
for me.
Alright, what if... No, I still only have fetch origin, so...
I think we just have to wait. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, a squirrel!
Nice, man. Nice. How's the squirrel doing today?
Pretty good. It's fluffy.
Da 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 do. So if we were to, like, let's say you started working right now and you made a change to damage blueprint and you sent that over to me, but let's say you haven't updated the map yet, when I fetch the origin, it's not going to update the map. It's going to still be my map because it doesn't send the game. It sends only the stuff that you've changed.
Alright.
So maybe we should try for you to do it.
Do what? Fetch the origin?
Not fetch the origin. Like, yeah, let's go in here. And then open zombie survival. Go ahead and
This
enable
one,
my
right?
display again. Yeah.
Eh,
You only
yeah.
have one.
Maybe. Unless I made
Thankfully.
another one.
You should have. Okay. So in here, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm going to have you while we're waiting for that, let's work on the same blueprint. So let's go inside what blueprint would you like to go inside to test?
Any. Let's do any. I don't care.
Any?
But it's a test, so.
Let's go inside. I'm thinking of something that we haven't really used that much. I would say let's just create a new one, but I don't think we should do that because we'd have to go on the same ones. We could edit, maybe instead of a blueprint, we could probably try to edit a UI widget. Let's go to content,
Where?
go to UI, go to hunger, and then double click on hunger base. Should open up my hunger.
Alright, content, UI, hunger base.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm going to add is I'm going to add a text in the bottom left corner. If you want, you can add a text in the bottom right corner. Okay. I'm going to say my name.
Where's the thing of where I can just change it? Text block, there it is. I did it.
I'm just making mine a little bit bigger. Okay.
You
So I'm
do?
going to go ahead, do compile, and then save.
Wait, I'm not done, I'm not ready.
Oh, I thought you said you were done.
I was, but I'm doing something else. I'm that's not right. Alright, do this, put it down there. I am ready, I am
Compile.
compiling.
And then save.
I did.
And then go to the
Okay.
side scroller map or whatever, and you should have a check mark saying that
I have a check,
that you
I have a check mark.
changed you've changed the shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go to source control and say submit,
Alright,
and then
checking
I'm gonna go
process.
ahead and say I'm gonna say the change list is going to say Tristan. Well, I'm actually gonna say TB, and then for my initials, because that's how I know I did this one, and then say hunger base, and I'm gonna say submit.
I also submitted.
Okay. It's there. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
push the origin,
That's mine.
and you're gonna go ahead and push. What does that say?
It just told me to fetch something before. Oh, I have a poll
Poll.
origin too now.
Say close. Wait, unable to. Oh. Click on pull. Okay. Unable to unlink old UI map. Oh, okay. So it
Oh.
doesn't. You'd have to go inside your. Okay, close this out.
Yep.
Go into your folder. Oh wait, hold on. Let me stop streaming you. There we go. Okay, go inside your folder. and then go inside content, and then look for the folder. No. Go inside content.
Yes.
Go inside content.
All right.
Okay. We need to find the map. Where's the map located? Do you know? Let me check.
Right there. Right? No. Star
Oh,
map.
starter map. Okay, but I don't know which one we're on. Are we on? Let me check. We are on the side scroller example map.
That here? That is not here. That's great.
Found it.
Oh,
Go
where would that
inside
be?
side scroller BP, and then there should be a maps folder in there.
Yep.
Okay. Disable or get rid of both of those. But actually, get rid of just the UMap. Delete that, and then because you close Unreal before you do that.
It's not open though, you're a liar.
Go to Task Manager. Task Manager.
Task manager is gone, you are right.
Okay, look for anything that's epic. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now try
I
it.
think that's it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, go back to GitHub. Oh, okay. We might have needed that still. Okay, conflicts. One conflicted file, hunger base, manual conflict. Click on resolve. Use modified file from master. Use modified file from origin/master. Use it from origin/master. And click on continue merge. There, go to history. Okay, now do push origin. Okay, now it's starting to push your stuff.
There we go.
And you see how it says TB hunger base?
Yep.
Okay. So that was mine. I'm gonna wait to receive yours. I'm glad that you got it quick, and you got the test map.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
I did.
That's why we were getting errors with that. Actually, go while we're waiting. Go inside your folder. Go in documents. Zombie survival. This time, don't fucking exit it. You have a very big habit of doing that. Go inside of
I
content.
do.
And then go into side scroller BP. And then maps. See if it created. Okay. It created it back. Good. Good. If you want, you can open up the thing now.
What thing?
Unreal.
Okay.
I only have mine, TB Hunger Base. I don't actually have yours yet.
It's there, I swear.
I know.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Nice map.
Now we have to wait for it to apply the textures. And click on cancel in the bottom. Actually, click on open. And it looks like the map works. Mine appears.
Oh, I have...
But
Mine
yours
doesn't.
doesn't.
Nope.
Okay. So the map works, but I don't think we can be in the same...
Yeah, I don't think we can
Thing.
edit at the same time.
We can't edit at the same time. Okay. I don't know when your thing is ever going to open, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get rid of that thing in there. Okay. Delete that. Compile it and then save it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and then upload it. I'm not gonna have you delete it because I that would be modifying the same thing again.
Alright, what am I deleting?
Nothing.
Alright, what am I doing?
Whatever you want, man.
Ooh, ow. I just stretched and it hurt. Like everything popped.
Okay, I'm going to
I'm
now
hungry.
do this.
I cannot wait for fair food. I love fair food. Mm.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna stop streaming my screen and I'll be back.
All right. I'm going to start working on the map, I think.
Okay.
Let's start working
And I will
on.
be right back.
Okay.
Fix every error I have.
Thinking about making. What are these? These are just blocks. Okay. I do like ledges. Ledges are nice. Ledges are very nice. We're gonna go ahead and. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna ask him to do it, not me. But we're gonna have him go into side scroller character and move the camera out because, as you can see, it's not zoomed out enough, nearly. So we're gonna need to first off scale this out. Boop 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 boop. And I just have a landscape here. They're probably not gonna be able to see the landscape, but. And again, it might not be this long. I'm just gonna go off of. Actually, should I turn on snaps? Should probably turn on snaps. Scaling. Rotation snap. Grid snap. Make it 50. That looks better. What is 100? 100 looks good. I think 100's pretty good. Okay, so let's snap it to like here. And then we're gonna grab you, snap you like over here. Okay. I don't think that the place is gonna be that fucking big. Let's actually just go to like here. Yeah, let's go to here first. Okay. So what is the size of you? I'm gonna make some kind of building blocks. So this is 1, and this is a 4, and this is a 1. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. We need to specify the ceiling. Does it look like a ceiling? Maybe a little bit smaller, maybe like that. How does that look? That's not bad. It's not bad. Let's what happens if I go 1? Oh, that's definitely not right. Let's just have it be like this. And I was afraid of this happening. So this isn't actually going to work because it's not, you know. But I can easily do this, but I won't be able to do that because it's gonna be snapped ineffective. Okay. Or I could just kind of. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It'd be easier to do it a certain way instead of making building blocks. Can I rename this, please? Or is that you're not gonna let me do it? Select, edit, rename.
I'm back.
Hello. I'm gonna be working on the level.
Alright, I made myself a sandwich.
I'm going to have one request though from the side
What is it?
character.
Alright.
I want you to move the camera further out. That way they can see more of the map. It's not so zoomed in. I don't know if you know how to do that, but
Where? Like the camera itself?
the camera itself, yeah.
That's focused on.
Yeah, so if you go inside the side scroller character and you go inside the blueprint and you go to the viewport, you should be able to see the camera.
Alright. Let's see here. Content.
You don't have to. And the world outliner, you can just say edit BP on the side scroller character. Hello.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the world outliner on the top right where it shows you everything in your scene?
Yeah.
Okay, look for side scroller character. You can edit
Got
the
it.
blueprint from there. You just click on the edit side scroll character button.
And then I just move this out.
Yeah, select the camera and just move it out.
How long? How far?
You test it, man. You move it and then go and you just hit play and you should you see for yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and then start working on the level. This is going to be the first floor.
How's that work?
Floor roof. I can't see it.
What?
It doesn't update automatically.
No, I
And
mean from
you're
my
not
from
you're
my
not
angle.
sharing.
Oh yeah, I'm not, am I?
Oh.
Ooh. Sharing now, and it keeps doing that, and I hate it. But
Alright.
Yeah.
I'd zoom it out even further.
alright,
Like a lot further.
got it.
Try, yeah.
Please not do full screen.
That's pretty
How's
good.
that look? Good
Yeah,
so far.
yeah, let's keep that for now.
Alright.
Might change later, but
There we go.
okay. Ooh, that might be an issue. Maybe I shouldn't have the snap on like that.
I'm gonna fix the health now.
Okay. I'd rather it start glitching inside of it than. Here we go. Just like so. I'm gonna get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. This is kind of the start or whatever. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I know it's not totally ideal, but I don't even want to fucking move the character. So I'm gonna do this. Select you, you, you. I'm gonna move all these guys out here. He's gonna spawn outside first. Just like that. Delete these guys. Cool. Okay. Now again, this is gonna be super basic, so don't expect like a shit ton on this. It's gonna be super basic. All we need is a working prototype, and then we can start going in and really start getting into stuff. Okay. So this is going to be a door. They're gonna come in here. I'm gonna have a background of this. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and Control C and then Control V. And this is gonna be like the back wall. We're gonna rename this. Edit, rename, background. And actually, we can change this to the same size of this, 53.25. 53.25. Boom. And the location of Y I think. No, that's X. Location of X would be that. Location of Y would be that. Okay, so we're gonna Control C this, Control V that, boom. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Okay, so now that should be lined up pretty well.
That's what it was. Alright, there we go. I was like, I know I'm missing a step, and I figured out what it was.
Okay. So now I should be able to instead of pillars, these are going to be walls. So you are going to be the left wall. So edit, rename, left wall. And again, this is going to be super like bland and whatever. When we start creating other levels, there's going to be some different things happening with this. This is why it's always important to make sure. Okay, I don't like the snaps. The snaps can go fuck itself. Like, snaps are great and all, but sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. It's fine if it goes out slightly. I don't care how it looks over here. Alright, so pillar 2 can go fuck itself. I don't care about pillar 2. Control C, Control V. This is going to be the right wall. Just like that. Okay. So that's going to be the basis of whatever. Now, this should probably be extended outwards. I'm not going to do that just yet. But, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do file save all. Now, if I do play. Oh, I can't actually get in there. I forgot about that. Let me go ahead and just move this trigger box so that way lorem ipsum doesn't keep popping up. Okay.
What, Dad?
Grabbing one of these for me.
Give me a sec. I'm coming.
Play. Right, the door. Forgot about the door.
This is vegetable.
Maybe I should move him in. Because, yeah, it'll be fine because he's editing the blueprints. He's not editing what it is. Save current. Yeah, that works. The jump height is a little, questionable. But this is basically the thing. Now, we should have a area where they can put stuff, right? Maybe like a chest or whatever. And we're, of course, it's not actually going to be like a chest because it's gonna different. But this is going to be. Can I edit? Rename this to house. Right, and all this stuff is going to go into the house, and then we're going to.
I'm making one of the blueprints, by the way, which is the damageable one.
Okay.
So I couldn't call it again.
Wait, I'm very confused. Now that's going to be a okay. Rename house. And then this is going to be renamed to Geometry.
You don't have to say
Hi, Papa.
Okay, this isn't. I have to be selected on that and then make a new folder. I don't want to be selected on anything though. Then. Do that. Inside the house, we're gonna have all the goody gumdrops. So here, let's go and Control C, Control V, put this inside the house, and move this down. This is going to be a chest. Where they can put stuff in, or a drawer, whatever. Really doesn't matter. It's just gonna be a small object. Actually, what I could do is go into content, new folder, and say lootables. And then in here, make a new folder and call this lorem. So if you ever see lorem or lorem ipsum just randomly in the game, the reason why it's there is because lorem ipsum is Roman for, or it's Roman, it's Latin for like placeholder. It basically means placeholder. It's basically kind of like a, this isn't gonna stay here, but it's here because okay. So yeah, basically it just means placeholder. Let me hit play, see how far away this is. Pretty good. What I'm going to do is make a blueprint class in here, make it a actor, and let's call this.
Hi, Colbs.
Do I want to? Okay, let's make this a chest. We're just gonna make it a chest. Rename chest. Right? That's not how you spell that. Rename chest.
Tristan, I figured out why I needed to do something else first.
Why?
I need to go to the settings, so the class settings.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a component. We're gonna add a cube. This is a cube. It's a great cube and it's my cube. It's only mine. Okay, now let's save it. And we're going to drag and drop this into the scene. Just like so. Make it touch the floor. There we go. I'm gonna click that, get rid of that, put this inside the house. There we go. And just move it back here. Super easy. This is a chest. It's a lovely chest. Now, with this chest, we can do some wonderful things with it. Like a trigger box, I think. Box collision. Right? Is that how you do it? But is that gonna stop my player from walking forward, or is it like an actual, like I could use it as a trigger box? Oh wait, it's not rotated on the right side.
No, wait, that's not the one I wanted. Add event. That's the one I wanted.
Oh, safe. Okay. And now I did play. Can I walk? I can. I can walk. I can walk. Can, but I can walk. Okay.
Good job.
Add event to box. Collision. Here we go. All right. So what I could do is I could say add event or add on component begin overlap.
That's a dog.
Yes. Begin overlap. Compile. So something I could do with this is I could make it yellow to specify, hey, this is lootable, right? God, that sucks. All right, we're gonna have to get a thing. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna content, like a new folder for materials. Now, if you were trying to, okay, so if you guys are craving something for something new, this would be it. So I'm gonna go in here, do this materials. I'm gonna say colors, or just random ass colors. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna make a new material. This is going to be yellow. God damn, this fucking gnat. Okay, so now with this, I can go in here. And I can do a, I think if I press 1 and I click, yes, a constant. Wait, I don't want a constant. I want to hold 3 and click. I got it. Okay, and I put that into base color. And then the constant color is going to be yellow. Boom. So now I'm taking the color yellow and putting it into base color, which is going to make it yellow. Apply. Save. Very fucking basic stuff. So now I can go in here and I go in here and I can just type in yellow because I have yellow now as a material. Here it is. Perfect. Placeholder. Gotta love it. So now it's yellow. And nothing happens when I walk into it. Let's test if this works. We'll say when it's overlapped, it will say a print string of press E. Okay. Compile. Save it. Jump. Press E. And now it's I'm hungry. I was gonna go in here and change stuff, but because that's kind of annoying, but it's fine.
All right.
Okay. So on component overlap, print string, press E. Oh my god, this fucking gnat.
The gnat.
There's a fucking gnat that keeps, he has a vendetta against me now ever since I've been trying to kill him. Okay. We quickly take the box and we're just gonna do this. There we go. So even if you're not that close to it, you can still press it. That's basically this is going to do. Save. It's just the collision of it. Okay, this is going to
Where did I put? Wait, where was the thing at? Oh, the health. That's why.
I wonder how I can, let me say you're hungry and then you're starving.
Alright, so I
Get
got
that
the
out of the way.
basis up again that it'll take it down. There we go. Maps notes.
I have to go pick the next or wrestler. Because she's giving me a bracelet. She like bought it for 25. Oh, okay. So instead of running with that, it's beefy. No. Yeah, that was very unique. So it's really great to do it because you're really taking a mistake.
Alright, I'm back.
Ow, that hurt.
Sorry. So one of the things that I'm wanting to do, but might be a little too complex for me, is
What?
I have a chest, well, a yellow box with a box trigger in it, and I want to make a dialogue, like a UI widget that appears above the chest. But I don't think I can do that. I mean, okay, maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe something that I can do is make it so that way, you know, I'll have like a tutorial level or whatever saying like, oh, yeah, whatever. But whenever they go over it, it like flashes.
Hey?
That could work. That could work. So what I could do is I could make this reverted back to world grid material. What? No. Cube material, thank you very much. Right? Compile that, save it, go here. So when it's overlapped, oh, how am I gonna be able to get this? How can I change the color or the material of the cube? Material, get materials. Get material, set material. And the material would be yellow.
Alright.
Okay, compile, save, see if this works. Probably won't. It worked! Holy shit! Alright, sorry, I got really excited because I had no idea how to do that. Alright, even though it's actually very simple. So now what I can do is I select the box, go like this, and I can say add event on collision on end overlap, which basically means that whenever they go into the box, it'll do this up here, but if they leave the box, it'll do this over here. So basically what this is going to do is I'm going to do Control C, Control V, and we're going to go ahead and do that, and then this, and then we're going to make this the cube material. So now whenever I go over it, it'll turn yellow, and whenever I leave it, it'll turn that. Awesome. So that's just the basics of, yeah. Awesome. I am having a good time. Yeah. Okay. And we could also have like a bed or something. I don't know. So what I can do is go to materials. Oh, sorry, actually go to content, lootables, chest. I'm going to copy the chest, paste it into here, make a new folder, call this bed, rename this to be bed. Huh?
What? Hmm?
That was weird. It just got rid of my thing. Move. Here. Go inside here. Go inside here. Same thing. Same thing. The only difference between these two is that this is going to be more like a bed. Compile. Save. And now you can be out more. Okay. And then a bed can be like over here or whatever, but I need to copy the location of the X value and then the Z value, go up and down. Just like that. Yeah.
Wait, I may be able to fix. Alright. I'll get back to you in a few.
Okay.
And chicken.
Alright, so that's where I'm at right now.
Are you showing me some?
No, I'm just trying to
Okay.
figure out. I'm back to normal. I switched something that wouldn't allow me to move. I'm doing the respawn part right now. I have the health. I have the health down, where you can take damage on a box, and it'll take 10 each time you hit the box.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
fixed what was in the thing.
Alright. Oh, did you
That's-
place
you
the box
died.
down?
Yeah,
Oh no, you just edited the map.
I was deleting it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I was deleting it. It was just a test because of the thing.
If you ever need to, well, don't delete it. Instead, just go to where the map is, right click source control and click on the revert option. That should work. Okay.
Stop now because it's getting late, and I'll do the rest tomorrow, more than likely.
Okay,
I
can
got
we
the, Yeah, we should probably test it. It's 3.
so
Yeah.
okay, go to the map or could compile and save
They
that.
get into all the, visual.
Okay, now go.
File.
Oh, did you wait?
Save all.
Did you revert the map?
I did not revert the map.
Okay, go to the maps folder. You're already inside the, yeah, go to the maps folder. Right
Yep.
click on that. Yep.
This one?
Yep. Source control and click on revert. And then click on that. And then say revert. Boom. Okay. So now you can go ahead and do the source, save, source control, submit.
Right.
Yep.
So, there we go.
And those are all the changes. Let me just make sure. Wait, 2 of them are the maps. It looks like that should be fine. If you do it first, then I think mine will probably overwrite yours. I don't know.
There you go.
I did it.
Wow. It says pull origin. Okay, nice, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do source control, submit,
Jesus Christ, you went from one holy bear to another.
and then these are the ones that I created.
Should I push your origin?
What?
I pushed the origin. I pushed origin
Okay.
for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna say pull origin. I'm gonna warning. Pulling without specifying how to reconcile divergent branches is discouraged. I'm so confused. Oh, error. Unable to link old side scroller character. Okay, I can delete that. Let me go ahead and let me do that. Okay, content, side scroller character, blueprints, delete it. I don't know how it let me delete that when I'm in Unreal Engine, but okay, unable to pull changes when unable to pull when changes are present on your branch. The following files would be overwritten: the controller and the damage. Yes. And now it says unable to unlink old game mode asset. Okay, let me go ahead and delete that. Okay, let me go ahead and no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, do that. Get out of here. Okay, now do pull. Unable to pull changes on your present branches following. Yeah. Okay, so it's saying that
Yeah, because tomorrow's at Canadian Tire for.
BP player controller,
Oh, go for it? Yeah, Canadian Tire.
and then the side controller UA asset, and the damage UA asset. Okay, now it just says the side scroller character UA asset. Okay, blueprints.
Still from last week's trade. Pretty boy chicken special. There was no reason for him to go up there. He knew he wasn't cleared. He still wanted to try to go up.
I don't think mine's working.
Oh.
It took him out.
If you want, if you have to leave, you can.
I'm off. I'm just here with you.
The following
I'm
untracked.
just gonna go get ready for the rest of the day
Alright,
for the fair.
would be overwritten.
See you later,
by-
man.
Bye. Okay. So it's saying that you can replace git config with git config -- global to set the default preference for all repositories. You can also pass rebase, no rebase, or ff only in the command line to override the configure default invocation. And it says error: the following untracked working tree files would be overwritten by the merge. BP damageable. BP damageable. And then click it again. Okay. Resolve conflicts before the merge. Two conflicted. So it's saying that the side scroller character resolve. Use modified file from master. Use the modified file from origin master. Okay. I don't know which ones I need to do here. Which ones is mine at right now? I'm gonna say from master. And then from master, and then say continue merge. Okay. And I'm gonna push my origin. There we go. And I'm gonna say fetch origin. Now let's go back on Epic Games. Let's launch it and see if it, well, did the thing. Oof, Git. That took a while to learn when I used it. GitHub? It's not that hard. It's just source control. It's just source control that's kind of So, okay. Display capture. Okay, so this is what I have here. I should have his origin stuff. I have my origin stuff. If I were to go into content, oh, I don't actually know where his stuff is. Like in here? Blueprint, side scroller character. Did anything change in here? Yeah. Yeah, he changed some stuff in here. Event take damage. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. I gave him an event. I gave him an event to use, and he just made his own. That son of a bitch. Alright. Well, you know what? I don't care. Now, I'm gonna. Okay, we're about to test. We're about to test his piece of code here. Okay. Technically, I could go over here and say take damage. Okay. Will it work? Wait, damageogram. Excuse me? Is this how much damage it would take? Well, considering that this is wow, he needs to be setting up this better. What is the point of this? You're gonna be minusing it anyways. Just do this. You're minusing it anyways. Right? Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah, no. He did this because if you minus something from something, yeah, no, okay. I kind of get it. Okay, compile that. So, okay. Save this, play. Now, 50, you're hungry. 0, you're starving. It says 100, but then it doesn't keep on taking damage. So let's change that, shall we? Move this over here. Yeah, we had to use it to upload our work for college. Okay. Yeah, no, you had the easy version of Git then. See, what we're having to do is we're having to make changes, upload them to Git, and then we linked our Git to source control. So now whenever he makes a change, it updates on my end, and whenever I make a change, it updates on his end. We're doing it this way instead of the built-in way because the built-in fucking sucks. So far, it hasn't been too terribly bad. We've had to restart a few things, but okay. So basically what this is going to do, this is going to be a branch, which I think if I just hold B and left click, there we go. Branch it up, and then we're going to detect if hunger is above 0. If it's above 0, then it shouldn't be taking damage anymore, right? Because you're not hungry. So what I can do is I'll just get it again because I really don't want to have to do this. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. And I'm also going to make that the eyeball. Okay, do this. Get hunger. If it is more than 0, it will go here. Not more than or equal to. That's the main key. And if it is, then it will then restart this. Come on. Okay. Sure. We'll do this. Doesn't look that good, but okay. And then if it isn't more, then it will go ahead and take damage again. Okay. So basically what this is saying is that once you are starving, it's going to go ahead and take damage, which if he set it up correctly, it should take damage. And then it's going to constantly check if the hunger is above 0, because if it is, then then you shouldn't be starving anymore. Then if it is above 0, it will go ahead and restart the hunger system. If you aren't if you're still starving, or if the hunger is still depleted, it will go ahead and keep on taking damage. So let's see. So I can press T to, you know, fight it, but I'm not going to. You're hungry. I feel like this, and it'll probably say you're hungry again. Yeah. And then 0. I'm gonna have to collaborate with him on oh, infinite loop detected under blueprint print string call stack show. Is it the ones that I set? No, it was him. All right, he's gonna have to configure this because I don't know how to use his code that he did, but because I edited it, I'm going to do a submit for source control. Here we go. I'm going to say tried to add take damage to hunger system. I'm gonna hit submit. Yeah, the git we used was very easy and we got our teammates work. Yep, it's not difficult, but I gotta tell you, the synchronization with Unreal is not good, but it's doable. So I just went ahead and did that, and now I can click onto here and say push origin. And now when me and Cameron work on this next, he's gonna have to do fetch origin. Yeah, but before I go, because I'm gonna have to be going here pretty soon. Before I go, I'm gonna look in some of this stuff. Take damage. Okay, so basically, if this were to go out here, it would take damage. Got it. Now, where is take damage being controlled from? Here? No. Here? On death. So I'm guessing that's when your health reaches 0. Okay. But where's the... He hasn't set up to take damage yet. I think that's what it is. This is the function to take damage, and he hasn't... Read only? Well, fuck you! That sounds familiar. Yeah. Okay, it's very weird. Do we have a health system? We have health right here. Okay. This is why I don't like to follow tutorials, because there's a very easy way to make the health go down. But instead, he followed his tutorial and he did a bunch of shit over here that doesn't really make sense. I mean, some of it makes sense, like on death, but where does the on death occur? Like, how are you supposed to? Is it in here? Maybe dead. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to ask him how to do this. Target is BP damageable. Yeah, I don't get it. So his take damage function, let me just like make this like in a way that anyone can understand. So basically, he has take damage here, and basically what taking damage is doing is it's getting the health, it's minusing the health by however much, you know, the damage is being dealt with. Which if I go over here, that's what the damage gram was doing. Right here. The damage gram. Oh, it's at 0. Maybe that's why. Let's see if that was why. Hold on. Okay, so it's at 100 health, right? Let's do... We'll do 1 health. And instead of just going back to over here, what we'll do is we'll have a delay right here. And the duration being 1 second, and it's gonna go right back to here. Okay, so now there's a delay on us. That way they don't just fucking die instantly. We'll see if that works. You hungry? 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92. And of course, if he wants me to, I can make a health bar and do whatever is needed with that, but I guess I don't need my fucking whatever it is. I don't need this anymore. Reduce health. Compile. Save. If it works, it works. Even though I don't fully understand how this is controlling everything when it's not. But, sure, bro. Sure. Yeah. So... I think that's it. What time is it? 3:33. I might head out. Yeah. The good thing is that I'm able to stream this now. Before it was literally unbearable. It was literally unbearable because it kept on crashing, and that was the Unreal's fault. But I only had 1 crash today. And it wasn't because of Unreal, it was actually because of construction. So, go ahead, do source control, just make sure, because I did edit some stuff. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead. Why does it say editing the map? I didn't edit the map. I didn't edit the map. Hold on. Maps? No, I didn't edit you. Vote. Vote. Thank you. And then we'll vote you as well. I didn't change you at all. There we go. Now if we did source control. There. Now it's the only one. And success with take damage and hunger system. Submit. Here we go. That would be Discord. Go here. Push origin. And there we go. when he comes back, he's gonna have a lot of things to do. Now, I did before. I know I did that, but I want to check something real quick because me and him were doing something with content. UI hunger base. Okay, his thing isn't there. Okay, that's all I want to know. All right, file save all. And I think we are good. Cool. Okay. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream this is. I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't even know if I'm playing GTA tonight. I might not. I don't know. But I'm gonna go get ready for the fair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.